This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Young
All right, boss.
and also Mount Falso.
Yes. Before the game, usually obey your analysis now share and Yamaya a cost of the field. Issues are pertaining within the club. Now I should say environment is so smooth for performance before the game na na dey kasa and after game no na o share game na e course and run a lot of things na with me I discuss every more and I am happy say do na no e ka Pochettino no experimentation say o team no it could have gone a positive for Chelsea so because no manager Pochettino ni me say obebo Kukuyera e right back ama ho ba general on yes mistake no. Before the game, every coach and any analyst for Tenase at discussing opponent no one sense bebre as well as team no so Nenema as I said or the court game and sign quickly general team no started. But I can say yeah now top games pa the risk of the loss should be much lesser. But Osha no Pochettino na areas bebre on more and line up no obetimi aka ho asem ba ko mienu ne miesa, especially Osha say Chelsea at the ball no exit from the first phase na general omo struggle papa. But sometimes people say one question say e dey ma Chelsea struggle and son of the first phase of the game no ometimi yi ball no dey free.
No more man sweetheart.
So usually no ade ba ko obe analyze and say when na Chelsea midfielder general obeji ball no e dey free central defenders Thiago Silva ba ene other defenders say Kukuyera mo e dey ball na ba besenako. So one ye ka say do ye can Enzo Fernandez one key phenomenon e share o game no pa e ka say do ni game no general to me I think say kakakra Chelsea and midfielders over midfielders, and each and every category of midfield biana or they can say do better. You would really agree with me? Say I can't game nikakra. One, the Manchester United press kai say do. Yeah, not on to me jibo on farmers and say the Busquets money pilomo ebe yadema even ubo esien. I was 6 at the amateur Chelsea no. Esien you're confident. At the say general Chelsea ball na Esien able 6 na on how much say oh jibo on the free chirako. But now Manchester United balls do draw na no omunya ye no. They were not balls that are working from a goalkeeper Onana Hodiaba. Obio game no bia hu ye. Nemum Chelsea ball all babesina call from the first phase, second phase, which is the midfield, the last phase of the attack, you know. Omonya connection po box no not General Mudrik mo Sterling mo very undecisive. At some point no one say na Sterling do adwapa. Otumi the ball no too nkra nanim na nkra no or twen or dribble na or pass it na or say ball ni nyina. But I think Manchester United one or more pressing structure na adwuma pa because of pressing structure areas being na or more press was it a deep block or a low block. Say low block the NHS Chelsea between midfield no abesenako. It was a high press. This is the first phase of Chelsea build up on anu wujina hono. Bruno mo or lines more or more marking no Garnacho mo. It was so tight and very complex. The name money complex the nature of Omore cycles so much born we are Garnacho ko once sometimes Anthony ko quickly no ma finish more chances no. And even with that I can say na Manchester a clear cut finish be or one more or very clinical. A commercial Chelsea be brave. The first thing I may observe you game the pressing traps of Manchester United. A Juma so well against Chelsea. Omujibo na besina kwa. A hodi ne ya tete sempa de Chelsea. Enzo and I can say do general. Confidently I can say some game na kakakra. So Chelsea standard no omo midfielders like Balak to say maka Essien. Abia yes, I said Babia no Brighton the standard in Chelsea. So the expectation should took us through. But even within the Blues are all body and under pressure. The game na kaka pa. But on the other hand, General, Manchester United team. The first time I heard say Eric Ten Hag or Bob Force night was Marcus Rashford. You better discuss what I say. Onyanya number 9 will be leading the line. So Rashford, the ability to get close into the box and pick a good position, the box presence as a forward. Now a manager who says so. The no box room as a force and a babuano. But to my amusement, player who said manager Ten Hag used as a force 9 now. Scott McTominay. Now you can't force 9 now. Yeah, now a man for brain say a position, but a role and a concept. Usually managers in a shot the ultimate movie call box room. Now call box room adwuma inside. do to pick a good position and a movement. So usually say you grab ball there, who scored who say a midfield or more. As soon as Manchester United win the ball back quickly, now or no or moving into the box, no picking a good position because all other players in him say Scott and addressing room where you're catching and say Momane me pick the spot of a number 9 center forward position because a good was throw and a back from so ultimate shoot TV. And Osha Manchester United, the new one Munina General, Omunina, your good movers, Ganacho, Anthony, Bruno Fernandes, Omuja Nimu no Maba, as well as Scott. Nemum Yekwa, Opo be all the tenacity, the grueling nature of headaches. This guy, Scott McTominay, it's me, one of the Manchester United. And Obia Bekabia before this game, who say of bench, the other day, every ball goes, and then Rasso. Manager no roller or dear man no excellently, all place a rule no. But make can't addicted to be. And a fat Kopama game no a go no. Chelsea lose you, but there are a lot of positive to pick from the goal now share you know. Now what's in one prepare Ronaldo go now or share the tia Olelene Ghana 2006 in one prepare from Resi. No munya Asamoah Gyan so go now or share the tia England no. Now one family see we say so first of all, the ball hold up to pick up the good position. Number 2, how to unbalance the goalkeeper. And then the third one, the vision to pick an angle. And you might say me and sir, me call Oleleni Ronaldo the so me call Samuel Jan, and Joe Hart the so Ubehuni may make But you know, compare Ronaldo. Na compare Samuel Jan, na compare this boy Kopama. Na shed the entire major Kopama so. Born you na pe and a born tornado Jono Monsanfa go nimra. He Kopama made sure say one balance Odana or China say Yankwa Onana followed and not the born Baba be originally Onana wono. This is a player or was so much intelligence. So you must say na say where the Onana to now shababi or winning bono and you Onana or move Onana corner right sa we no sa Onana left. This is a player or catcher goalkeeper and said, "Me may na obe follow." And you be no Ronaldo catcher Olelino. Or yet dominate one Olelaya 1, or yet 2 no Olelaya 2. Third one Olelaya maybe not born at 28. As Samoa similarly, or far born against England, or hold you on. Now, Julian Lescott, I block a ball, no, no, say no, I drag it, no. Nina Jan trim and yen ni trim na or analyze the positioning of the goalkeeper. So, once when you're moano, and the ball, a cotonet. This go no, even though a consolation goal, but I can't a lot going forward. This guy can be a good goal scorer. So, get it closer to the boxer. 2-1, a better loss, but I think say United no more deserve a win, general.
Man City killed me. They made me lose 13,000 and 15,000, just one goal. They couldn't provide it for me. I've been watching Man City since Pep Guardiola arrived. Yesterday was their worst performance I've ever witnessed. Both halves, 2 shots on target. City gave me sleepless nights. Kuyo, Achimota, and anyway, and so about.
Oh, City Kuno. Now, General, the concept of neutrality, and your coaches in United to me. The other day, who do discuss it? Say, oh, who manager on use natural wingers in the typical traditional 4-4-2 system now, shape now we're picking, and yet the natural element, you know, or the tutu, you know. So, my casa, I make Diego Simeone who was him. 4 central midfielders, or 2 of Fifi, not 2 other central midfielders, or do I out wide? Now, make Simeone, and I make a system and a concept from the La Liga. Ho and Aston Villa manager, I a friend Unai Emery or free. I'm off going into so. Now, Osha in the game, no, Paul Torres, as the key man, or no, our partner Diego Carlos, or Mummy, you know, for Mufri La Liga on the buy, or by 2 Lucas Dean as the left back, and Ezri Konsa, or right back. Typical back 4. A bear would say, what the body become, and they stay very flat. Now, midfield now, I have 4 central midfielders, and about Jory Tielemans, Douglas Lewis, Kamara, Bubakar, no Oriawa Ball, John Magin, Scottish captain. 4 when you know a central midfielders, name by role and by concept. Or both 2 I want change, make John Magin, and then of course Jory Tielemans, formerly of Leicester City. Or we are now about Oli Watkins and a Leon Bailly our up front. Typical 4-4-2, but 4 no 150 on when you central midfielders. Meaning say, so we lose ball no fullbacks need stay in their zones. Not 4 no or must stay very narrow 150 making the midfield very congested. And the City now ya na pay a game no 150 so be between circulation or be 150 biano then you 4 anywhere. Now Villa Air Force to go out wide. Oko wider about to Lucas Dina or Honomo, no to Ezri Konsa. And in the final third, they relied so much on the counter-attacking tricks. Oli Watkins and then Leon Bailey. This is Unai Emery. What create a particular system may make me say Villa into me stay even in the top form par or be obedi top form be a Villa be stable sani pakrona. Say yeah Arsenal, say yeah Spurs, say yeah City, Liverpool, whoever. Villa team now Emery in general. I can tell you say obeti me stable me that one day press, two you're very swift in the attack. And chances of creating or share goal distribution is so wide. Omo go sunu ni baako for ho and a da one click and a one function on the row no yaka say the insecurity everybody from the method it me get closer to the box and omo good finishes omo ti ball too so when Pep any team here every time Pep wants to have the ball and it's a one crab one and the team number very very fragile and so we are quick our transitions there's the probability of you getting Pep very, very close. Watch the games against Olympic Lyon, days and or Barcelona, even about Bayern, about Man City. Lyon 80 minutes per hour. Wolves, another team one, a team pepper. And you remember the days of AS Monaco, Mbappe, almost speed, not silver, more Timio Bakayoko Mohono, not game in counter, Omushia Pep and a Pep or struggle. Or even earlier days of Dragon Club or Nepep Asia, Sen and a Pep a survivor. So against quicker, tricky opponents and a jibe on the Pep, no more rely so much on the pockets. Pep bija to one no. Yeah, not struggle and hot and not going into the game. Not me expect to say me digu or Chelsea, General best and the because I know some make I say City best. Our Villa Park Honomo, especially Villa, I got 13 games. And each of those 13 games, the 11 or 2+ goals. Now, Eden says City, you know. All the 3 points coupled with the former Villa apike and it was a good win at the Aston Villa. I'm position no and I am so sure every Arsenal fan in general na or bumpire boko say Aston Villa bet me I win Manchester City game no and that was the exact thing I see. Let's hope so bet me league no and yan then other clubs no as some disturb work as phone be and one of those situations no and to my Villa and Arsenal. Now, General, this is Ronaldo go no. A banner one-on-one situations as strikers in a crab ball ni say ya. Ya na Edin say goalkeeper who say, especially so konya intelligent striker. And yet you goalkeeper no pe ne mo me striker ne be ye no na be ye so ne 1 2 third one the olele wa mabiem. Ronaldo had the ball but equally na over space na that olele no so control. What was left and so be you olele free mo. And said unya intelligent players say ya at any point in time ushia na General Ronaldo was so brilliant and a far ball no composure. How about finish a chance now? The first thing was to take the goalkeeper out. Now this is Baby Jet to go no. Kwanya Baby Jet a crab ball no after the build up about boxing. Now don't forget say England for no about 7 players and a Baby Jet is fin. At this point here ball free boxing no general. Baby Jet is still thinking about the goalkeeper as well as the defenders. So after some club ball na a PA hoping say my club ball na Baby Jet was still hanging around the box. Now yeah na meka goal scoring is an art. What should be paying situation you do us? How do you hold on? Now should you do all deal with when you know keep an account even though when he knew say Joe Hart Edna near to defenders and also. So the hands of be defenders not one balance and quickly or the ball to so compare Ronaldo, Baby Jet, and then Enrico Palmer go no. They are goals where you deal with the defense as well as on balancing the goalkeeper. Now the ball at two. It takes a lot of details in getting these goals. Kopama go no.
Where match be?
England and Ghana.
Okay.
England.
I'll find.
Oh, England Wembley. Match winner Watara Modiko UK.
Match be I was saying come on. Yenya brew.
That was a friendly. Yamushe 1-0. Emma Samojan take ano. 2011. Near free World Cup aba. Yes.
Nana Watara Diko UK.
This was the game Derek Boateng came and changed the game entirely. Of free bench in the by change the game no mai.
Okay.
First half normal boy pa. Then Andy Carroll was giving us a very good run for our money at the back. But Derek Boateng bam in the second half, we completely changed the game and we equalized.
Okay. And
that was when Asamoah equalized against Joel Lescott and all man or tackle the power on that day, no. And that was what happened at the Wembley Stadium. 2011. almost 12 years.
2011.
Yeah, go
almost
ahead.
12
The
years.
work in a way and some work Watara there. So and then they Watara call UK as I say you dre and you dre. All right. Into young Twasso.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
general. So moving on from Villa City game, you know, now and now Oshe Liverpool game now between on Sheffield.
Oh,
one
yes,
thing,
yes,
Not
yes.
me share no pie.
2-0, no?
Yes,
Yeah.
general. Come many a must start here. Come the Darwin Nunez and assist to Shoboslai na Dikaba. Nunez has been touted say on your creator. Even the finisher instance as a striker numpono. It told be Ayana a touch makakra because Oyakra fina over. But enra how onya ball no taking on people asana or connecting Shoboslai around the box, you know, defines other side of the game, you know. But let's talk about the game in totality. One thing is it told be our strikers say we are seeing but any strikers in the game ni bema a defenders in the bema. General so Kaipa Germany and then Spain, South Africa 2010 World Cup. Germany ball betting a ball we are seeing hoping so meet me at game the free Spain. But Spain had the Vivia, Torres, Mejai, Moma Canego, Puyol had the solitary goal for Spain. And then I do a World Cup. No? Virgil van Dijk go no share them at Liverpool run might be a statue goal for Liverpool at the back of our memory. Every time behind you see her pinting, they were locked, they were really blocked. Sheffield were so compact. Where are the spaces to move in? The pockets were closed. So Liverpool able did the babiano. Now Sheffield for no closing deep in their own half, making sure that the blocks were tight. Now a bunny say open play, opponent keep spaces very tight and closer. A dear a boy say in set pieces, which me take advantage. Now set piece advantage ni be and a Virgil van Dijk and unya edema Liverpool no ni position how even born kra na enya esoro na e form kra but the connection but first of all he had to deal with the tassel na owum no because near my marking it tight how oji no every free defenders in nsem no was smooth sometimes game no ebetimi age nsem so one pick it will last dies from somebody within a squad no ulusu game no ni tua na ulusu game no but talk about set pieces. Liverpool has been one team who ever since we have Trent and Robertson, you know, from the club days, general every time or more advantage of set pieces. Say aerially or a from the deba, they have means of connecting to set pieces. Until close to Liverpool, general untumin common untumukata, especially from open play. Over open play, and here Salah Modiano because Salah your bought free kicker, Salah ordinity kwa de with him. Firmino Mudes, you know, they never really connected to the balls and they floated there. So always be on not your supply more so all the money become one there. No one an attack. Yet very, very, very weak, especially Ewosro. But all the ball not took money in the half spaces and more picket no crochet. And similar thing and they see Liverpool a good team. And not midfield back one not me a McAllister should slide and a Wando Watara or partnership. Or my Baba Fabino Henderson by that try, you know, I win Liverpool in the Champions League domestically. But after that try, you know, I get it broken down. No, na yebusa tego akantara baba yedwuma no na midfield by at some point when you be sick not Liverpool to me how would you bridge your gap between the defense and the attack so Klopp bedding even though the nucleus of the team no solely relies on the laterals and the wingers I know the team no on dwelling so much in midfield and the game style no it's never been the basic principle of Klopp say but Fifi no maneuver way out it's always Pep Guardiola na yes sir but so when your midfield never function the amount dear general because midfield has always been prominent part of good squads. And after sad trial na a call, you know, why not a bishop? But when you want to, when you McAllister a World Cup winner, and when you Shoboslai, up and coming player or Liverpool, two attacking midfielders, and Wando is not a natural ball winner. But kakra or yama Liverpool no general and it give good omen at the Liverpool for say 666 I hope we are seeing now omu kofa we are virtually or your unknown but behind McAllister Shoboslai so Liverpool air kwa more confidence in 10 overs omu lose ball no ya na obi omachi wa obeste and I wish Senna could make me a shot on that screen but be a sexy Gina and another one do Gina and omeki block be the Liverpool only thing I'm kind is I wish say you play see general or multi TV no or more now sham no phone ball no you play see dia general ya new players no like a lot of principles positionally who say we are born or like any be game sense or like any be intelligence without coach no ya na edin the my players no but I'm phone there we show me ball, we enjoy. That is a chance for Salah and goalkeeper also making sure the ball with the end on it. And now was the return of a former player and a coach, Chris Waddle. And then now who saw Genos was stadium hoping so when good results at the match Sheffield. But the differences between the two teams always not a bear down to quality.
Competition, no, I keen,
Pa.
This is to say the any sitting film competition this season, see EPL, no.
Easy, sir.
Say, our performance. Who say, and yet, kitty say last season.
But who know we saw you know
This season, or struggle and so was
Draw. For the first time in his entire career in Sida, say 4 consecutive league games, no win in Sida.
Yes.
For the because I draw 4-4 against Chelsea, 3-3 against Tottenham, 1-1 against Liverpool, and then I will lose 1-0. In Sida, Nicaria from Barcelona, Bayern Munich, yes, say 4 consecutive league matches, not on win in Sida.
About 4 so I can say 1 real season we on count.
On Kahono,
Number performance so far,
oh yes,
and then one off Aibina
overall.
Okay, on count the may measure the say be a 1% obey fair to him.
Okay,
because what said he can pass through difficulties, but obey me rise to occasion. Atono, but that doesn't show say he can win the league. One thing is say if you was season beer. You bring teams are me challenging pa. I said he said
that is the point. So sitting in Kahon.
Asna and I said me the pass
Kafani say be a more say and I'm more in that category now.
Can make of Chelsea because
Man City. So him say Chelsea already there. Yes, a honum there or like or very very serious. But Arsenal there. They've bottled that up. And especially Liverpool, so there have been occasions. Nanka was some winning league. But example, okay, 2021 season. There was one season, only 1 point per and a Man City DBT.
Okay.
That was that year. Now winning Champions League. That was 2018-2019 season. Now they were in the competition, so bet me a G League, FA Cup, bet me a Champions League, but they bottled it up and then they let Manchester City to win the league. But let's see, Arsenal, but they have to still increase their performance. But
City, but why the best?
Kofimo, Achimo, deep within them.
Adia Ebia last season, this season, the Enyama too much, especially injury at their back line.
Okay.
Last season, Gabriel Megalish, any William Saliba injury, how mopa, and Omuni backup.
Your class, we are injury how one.
Injury how mo. Liverpool, may make us they are my best team in the league so far. Because said you must charge ship or midfield. Why now the Munina Modi can call that? This Brazilian guy now, Fabino Muninaco, and Alcantara, Henderson Muninaco, James Milnaco. But to bring on an entirely different midfielders, Alexis McAllister, the likes of Wataru and Domo, and this Dominic Szoboszlai, and the Dutch. Gravenberch, Munina, but to still manage with these new guys, on my idea, and especially on need typical defensive midfielder among all the midfielders on Munina Bar. Alexis
City with Kevin De Bruyne.
The absence there how because yana the creativity into the final 10 no new yana Dokumu be jina bonus so say be mad that incisive pass na be break lines no eno no mundi. But Joe is recuperating back. Unse omudi ni dia ka squad na omode ko FIFA Club World Cup no nti.
But me who say only ho na helm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Champions League with Fremuntem. They still went on and won the trophy from Inter.
But he came back champion. He came back. Okay, so no nya equalizer mamo against Liverpool against Real Madrid.
Inter and a City final.
Okay, final game.
The key moment of the season. They lost him and it is not the first time. Key moment, City tell lose Kevin De Bruyne. I'm a man for credit, Baby any dean. It do big game and also or it do big game and also I think they are going. When
Good morning, Joe. Dear now, Crawford, and now win or china loss. Why? Monfa team no encore Confanoche. Dr. Nzia Sarabes we are Francis. Okay. Anyway, and so brave.
General.
Namahe, General say, so what about
Oh yeah, but Santos a co-relegation. As a American to say Albertino Wasum, Sekotoko, or Hasselhoff a co-relegation.
Okay.
I could have mentioned Bibieri Ghost House of Bichim, but Sebe Monfanchema, Omo history, Emudu, say, as compared to House Kotoko. Yaka Santos once after 111 years at the top flight. Omona Sao Paulo and a Flamingo, you knew a moon call a feed da.
Really team.
The beer Omosro. Now, apart from say Omoya achievers, you know, Oma dominating 1950s, 60s, Oma dominated power. 62, 63, Omo Jacob Libertadores and also be defended. They've been creating legends. Each and every time be an era for end day, you know, say there's ensuing era no or may produce another player be the nephew Honomaba. So even Rodrigo Kroba Madrid no Santos for no believe say and yet more kind of talent or what it be Rodrigo because they've had Neymar, Robinho, Pele himself, lot of other top players. But yeah, na football no, and yet the history no na they will be cut the recency and Neymar we in pray. So when you have to folk Jenny Bidia or Befa Santos Quanasono Atiashi. Nemum oh your Nema to say Ali Diano or no to say Madrid Diana or no each and every season beer or the for or the bar. On when the dig game anymore moko. Santos in the deep Brazil game name. They're the face of Brazilian football and at the Eden of Mababi Drew Hasi. Almost struggle pa 43 points on the season no. Now but a go fogo for a D in Senseme pa. Brazilian League no 38 rounds, out of which emu 31 Botafogo, former team of Seedorf. Dutch legend. One call Honmono. General Omuli di top table no sir 31 times out of the 38. I must slip off. Ama Hendrick Ababefa League no. Actually 12 goal of the season. Or movie about Real Madrid. It's a sad news for Santos.
Okay. Kindly join me to hail the Red Devils. I want you, the legends, Laka, to sing Glory, Glory, Manchester United. It was a blissful night for me. And I wouldn't be surprised if my wife tells me she's pregnant in the upcoming months. That I'm in cancer, Achimas in any way about me to Glory, Glory. What we're trying to with my faka, Achimas and Eba has a kwangwa.
No, so my wife.
Or see, and then one was a wife. Busumia, Ilu Remy, but catching say, or faithful.
Says after game, no.
Or blue, papa.
Yes. And I said, Antonio Man.
Yeah, means Antonio Man. Masha means Antonio Man. All right. I want Mohammed Anusia, Mecha, this is here. Can who from Urem Star?